Alrighty, let's get after it. 4/7/2026, 5:16 p.m. Hope everyone enjoyed their Easter. It was honestly a pretty busy weekend, especially for you, I'm sure.
Yes.
Dude, I've been exhausted lately, man. I feel like I'm always doing something.
Me too.
I just want to sleep.
Me too. But I think Saturday kind of tanked my sleep schedule a little bit. I was up till like 6:15
That's
in the
awful.
morning.
That's crazy.
I think no such left at like 5:45, and then I came inside and ate like 5 pieces of fried chicken and a half a pound of Snicker salad, and then went in bed, laid down.
I'm sure your toilet was very thankful the next day.
Oh, I
Or-
dropped like 3 piles. I dropped like 3 piles the next day. It was bad.
Yeah, that's probably awful. I could only imagine.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever. That's
Yeah.
just come to the territory.
It does. It sucked more or less. Like, thank God, like Stephanie and I don't know who else really helped like clean up and everything. But they cleaned up like all the tablecloths and like folded up all the chairs and put all the tables to the side and everything. So there wasn't like a whole lot to do, but just with getting 4 hours of sleep after drinking at all day long,
God.
and then being slightly hungover, I was like, dude, there's so much to do. I'm like, everything's so dirty. I just kept thinking, like, God,
The leftovers,
damn it,
though, I mean, that's huge. That's one thing I do. I would have been smashing the next day. Like,
oh yeah, we have the last few days just been eating like fried chicken, rice, potato salad,
yeah, that's awesome.
beef, mastacholi. Yeah, it's been clutch. Saved us from having to cook and shit too, so that's nice.
huge.
And then just been bringing it for lunch for work too. So
It's perfect.
yeah, I'm like, I don't want it to go. I don't want to try and waste like the least amount possible,
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, it was a good turnout. It was a good time.
Um,
It was nice. I would say it was a success for our first party.
I thought everything went pretty well, to be honest.
Yeah, it kind of just felt like a classic fucking birthday party.
It was the basement, I think, was just like that worked out pretty good with the layout and everything. It wasn't like crazy crowded or anything.
It worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God, dude. It sucked that the weather was lame like that.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have to be outside and, like, for like the cleanup sake, and I guess just sticking people everywhere sake.
I think just for like people's enjoyment, like to be able to get up and like move around and shit and like be warm and
Yeah.
I think after a while of just sitting in a basement with only like the couple windows down there, like it's just you're just sitting there
because time fast too that way.
Yeah, but it's like you just sit there and like what else are you supposed to do but sit here?
Yeah.
Whereas like outside, it's like, oh, I could play bags or watch people play bags or like be blasting music and shit. Like there's just a little bit more to do. But
Definitely.
you know what? Don't be born in April then. And I don't feel any remorse because I'm born in November, so I don't even get a fucking outside. I've never had an outside birthday party.
Me neither.
30 years, never had one. Don't care. Keep moving.
Birthday parties. I mean, anymore. I'm like, just go to dinner.
Oh yeah, anymore.
Yeah.
The 30th though, you got. I mean,
the
milestones you gotta have.
The milestones you gotta do something for sure.
And you gotta show up for them. People have like milestone birthdays and stuff. Like, it's a big deal to show up there for people who you know and people who you're supposed to be close with and
Absolutely.
care about at least in the slightest degree. It'd probably be kind of important to see them every 10 years at least.
You have go to big family parties and there's just there's random people and you see it, like, man, who did that? It's like, oh, that's your cousin. Like, I haven't seen that person in years.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I have experienced that before where it's just like, I haven't seen this person in forever. Or like when you are super young and then you go to like a family party when you're older and someone comes up like, oh my God, you got so big.
Dude, that is the weirdest.
I have no idea who you are.
That is the absolute
They're like, I used to change your diapers. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but even like, that I get, but it's weird when you're like, because I can remember like being 8, 9, 10 and like being at family parties and playing like Ghost in the Graveyard and shit with my cousins outside and like just like I can remember them so vividly, but you don't even remember the people. And yeah, I there's one moment that sticks in my head where that exact thing happened, and like I think I was like 20. And this lady that I had never met before, she came up and she's like, oh my God. She was like, you are so handsome. I haven't seen you since you were this big and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember. She's like, oh, I'm so and so. I was like, cool.
Hell yeah.
She was like obsessed with me. I'm like, dude, it's that's like crazy to me. Yeah.
That is nuts. I remember it's always the most awkward. Like the most awkward experience I've ever had was like it was at a family party, and I was like working, and I showed up late. It was like my dad's family or something like that. But I showed up late, and people had been drinking already. There was just one guy that was like already hammered, and he's like, "Oh my god, dude! I remember when you were like this all night." He's just like, "I remember you were like this big the last time I saw you." I'm like, finally, like, dude, can you shut up? I'm like, Jesus Christ! He like would follow me all night. He's like, dude, I'm just so crazy. You were just like so small. I'm like, shut up.
Dude, as you get older, though, it's like hard not to be that way because it is the same thing. It's like my cousin Caden. I don't know if he listens to this or not. If he does, shout out. If he doesn't,
Shout
eat
out.
shit. But like, did you see like the tall blonde kid?
Yeah.
Who's like jacked as fuck? He's 17.
Yeah.
He's been doing wrestling and working out literally every day since he was like fucking 5 or 6. It's ridiculous, but it's like crazy because like I just remember him being this little prick. Like it's so funny to see like over the last few years of him just like becoming a giant, and it's like, dude, I just remember you being a little pussy boy. Like it's so crazy, and like at some point soon it's gonna happen with Rosie and Violet, where like all of a sudden you're gonna like look back and be like, damn, dude. I remember when you guys were like this big. It felt like you were this big forever, and then all of a sudden it's like, damn, you guys are like going to college now. Like
You guys
what?
are like grown now. Weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens fast.
No, it sucks. You know what else needs to happen? Kirk Cousins' agent needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Maybe Kirk Cousins needs to be in the Hall of Fame too. I mean,
What is going on here? What is happening?
Dude,
How does this keep happening?
it's so funny to me because, like, I swear to God, I was the first one to say this, and I should have fucking mentioned it on here. I just mentioned it in passing to other people, and I know I never said it on here. But, like, I always said, I'm like, dude, Kirk Cousins, or Fernando Mendoza looks like Kirk Cousins and sounds and acts like him. The way he talks, how he's, like, no swearing. He's very, like, like, super, like, religious and all this other shit. Like, he is Kirk Cousins 2.0. Hopefully not performance-wise. Not that Kirk's a bad quarterback, but
Kirk
it's
Cousins
funny.
Just needs, so...
But they're the same person. Like, go
we'll
figure. Here's the saga. Gets to fucking Kirk Cousins. Basically, could be Fernando's dad. Is now the quarterback.
So I'm sitting here when I got this. I'm like, okay, so he went to the Raiders, but then I saw the contract. So basically, the way it's broken down, it is like basically like all that other money and stuff is like a.
It's just
he's on a prove it deal basically.
Yeah.
So he's only gonna get $20 million for this year.
He ain't even on a prove it deal. I think that's like crazy because that's what I don't understand why they did it so long.
So I think their thing was just to see if maybe he can have some sort of like career resurgence. I don't know, because what.
But what if he does?
So that's the thing, and that's why at first, like thinking about it, it makes if there any team were like to do something like this, it would be the Raiders. Brady has always been an advocate of stop throwing rookie QBs in there. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Yep.
So obviously, Kirk Cousins is like a pretty mid quarter. Again, mid has such like a negative connotation. It's not that it's bad. It's not.
No, he's
bad.
middle
It's
of
not
the
good.
road. Like
mid, but
I would put him on the higher end. He's on the
slightly
better
above
side
average.
Yes. Yeah.
Slightly
like
above average.
a lot of arm talent. Pretty damn accurate.
So the only thing is, and this is like the whole Mendoza, Kirk Cousins comparison. I was talking to a dude at work, and I was like, Fernando Mendoza has a chance to be like solid in the NFL or a chance to be really bad. The thing with Fernando Mendoza is he's like Kirk Cousins in the sense where he needs like a good supporting cast. Because he's not, I mean, even in college, he's not making like he's not making the guy, like the people around him better. He's not making them worse. But he's not like Aaron Rodgers walks in, prime Aaron Rodgers, let's just say. He's making people look awesome. Like he's making, what was that tight end? The tight end's last name was Rodgers. What's his first name?
Richard Rodgers.
Yeah, that sounds right. Something like that. But he made him look awesome. He made Equanimous St. Brown look really good.
Yeah.
It was like Fernando Mendoza isn't going to do that.
I don't know. I don't really know that.
He didn't do any. What did he? He didn't do. He was not spectacular in college. Like, his numbers weren't like. He was very accurate. He took care of the ball. They had a really strong running game, and he just complemented that really, really well.
Yeah, I mean, of course. That's why I just like I can't honestly. I don't want to judge that aspect of his game yet because I do honestly believe like just watching him and his attitude and his approach to the game.
I'm not saying he won't get better. He definitely has all the attributes to be so much better than what he was in college.
But yeah, I legitimately like he's got potential, at least in my eyes, to actually go on and be like a fucking Hall of Famer.
People
like phenomenally good. I really do think that. There's just and then it's every year there's a guy, whoever the first overall pick is, whoever's the best quarterback in every draft, this is what someone is saying about them. But to me, and obviously maybe I'm biased, maybe it's because like Indiana, but like
no, I agree.
I watched a shitload of his games, and I'm not Dan Orlovsky. I don't study film and shit, you know.
The guy's also a bozo.
He is bozo, but like just watching him, it's like, dude, what is there not to like about this guy?
I mean, he has like all the things that you do want in a prospect. But
he's got everything.
The things that people, it's like you're saying, the hype with first overall picks. It's like a first overall pick is good enough to come in, start, and lead this team to like be a contender. That's not him, not yet. I'm not saying he definitely.
I think the pick is deceiving here. I think that's why. I think because it's such a weak draft, and because he's going number 1 overall, it's like, dude, he's the fucking. It's not. He's not the next. Like he's not the second coming.
No.
But because the draft class isn't as strong, you seem like, dude. We look at Aaron Rodgers drop to fucking what 3rd round, 4th round. Where'd Mahomes go? Like Josh Allen didn't go first overall. Like
that's the thing. People need to stop comparing QBs coming into the league to Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. That's like they compare them to like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson.
In fairness, I will make an argument for that because I know where you're going with that, and I agree.
Josh Allen blew ass.
I agree.
His first 2 years.
Yes. Honestly, you can almost argue.
He got benched for Nathan Peterman, dude. Like, he was awful.
They had to bring in Mitch to back him up.
Well, that's because that guy knows how to win.
But like, I think the reason why is because those you could pinpoint that those are the 4 guys who changed the game permanently. Like
they did.
There was your like Michael Vicks and your Donovan McNabbs and like certain guys throughout like eras that Michael Vick changed the game, like scrambling quarterback, and it's like, oh, that'll never work because it'll never last. And then a guy like Lamar Jackson kind of proved it that. He did it for 5 straight years, and he's still not done with it. I mean,
no, he's not as much, but
not as much this past year. But like the year before, he just rushed for 1,000 yards. Like, bro, what? He's broken every record. Jaden Daniels is starting to do it. Obviously, he got hurt this previous year, but the year before, he was doing it. Josh Allen rushes his ass off. Quarterback sneaks. Mahomes running up and down the field. I mean, he was their leading rusher this year for the Chiefs.
That's so pathetic, dude.
And he's been in the he's old comparatively speaking. So
he's like what 31, 32?
Mahomes?
I think he will be 32.
No way.
I'm pretty sure
he's got to be like 29. I think he's our age. I think he's 30. I said close enough to our age. I think he's 30. Might be going on. He should be going on 31, but I bet he's 30. But either way, like that. 30. It cemented, those 5 did change the official narrative for, like, everybody looking for a quarterback going forward. The game has changed. You no longer can really find just a solely pocket passer.
Yeah.
And that's why I think everyone keeps getting compared to these guys because everyone coming out of college kind of does run around a lot. But then when they get to the NFL, it's like, stay in the pocket. But not anymore. Like, now it's kind of changing.
Too, was like, okay, so this isn't college, so you can't just run on these guys. Like, these guys
are dealing with
they're dealing with Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Like, they know.
They are and they're not. I mean, if you're elite, I mean, look at Josh Allen. Look at Patrick Mahomes. Look at Lamar Jackson. Look at what Jaden Daniels is doing. I mean, like, look at Caleb Williams, too. Like,
eat your cheeks.
Yeah, it definitely can, but they didn't eat Jaden Daniels' cheeks rookie year.
Yeah, until this year.
Just
give him a year of tape.
Exactly. Like, it can get figured out, but definitely that's, I think, why it gets compared so much, just because of, like, you need a dynamic quarterback anymore.
I really don't hate, going back to the original topic, though, I really don't hate Kirk Cousins.
No, I like it.
Like mentoring Fernando Mendoza.
We've been in this boat. When you mentioned it about Brady, I was like, yeah, us, yep, second that over here. We know that.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the quickest. They just like force guys into these situations, and it's like, okay, like, hey, our team sucks. Like, go
save the day.
Yeah, go do something. You were a high draft pick.
Like, and then oh, he sucks.
Yeah,
he sucks. He didn't take a team that was back-to-back 3 wins, 3 fucking win team back-to-back years. He didn't take them to the Super
top
Bowl
5 every single year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
Terrible.
I will say too, like, I mean, obviously, I think they're probably in the position where they know they're gonna have to eat some of that Kirk salary 2 years, 3 years from now, because like that is the conundrum of if he does play, like, say Kirk Cousins goes out and lights it up this year.
What I had seen from the contract breakdown, that was like a total, like a max of 5 years.
Yeah.
So this year, it's like it's just this year, and they can be like, okay, it's not working out. See ya. But if he does like light it up, like you're saying, then they can pick up the next 2 years, which will be $80 million, I believe, is what I.
It's 2 years total. So he's guaranteed 20 this year.
It was a 5-year deal. It was like 178 mil.
It's 5-year, 172. It's 1 year with 20 million fully guaranteed. Yes. Also contains a club option for 2 years at 80 million.
Yes, that'd be the next.
So I think that's if he plays 2 years total. You know what I'm saying? From the start of it,
maybe. I don't.
Really I could be wrong. You might be right on that. I guess that's just how I read it. Was that if they option for his second year, it'll go to 80 million. That doesn't break it down farther.
But either way, I mean, it's like. That really could happen. Like that. I mean,
yeah, it could.
Kirk
Absolutely.
Is, like if they get enough, like things just work out, fall into place. They draft well with, somehow hit with a lot more in the draft, and things just work out for them. This team could be potentially like not horrible.
No, I definitely think they're going to be fairly competitive this year. I could see them winning 7 to 8 games.
And that would be awesome for them.
Yeah, it absolutely would be, especially depending, as going back to like a Bears thing, it comes down to any team that's at the bottom of the league. Like, it's quality of the wins and the losses.
100%.
Like, what do they look like?
100%.
I'm just want to pull up. God damn, what? Kirk Cousins with a career 66.7 completion percentage.
Dude,
that's a little bit higher than I expected. I ain't gonna lie. 44,000 yards,
of which he just passed Brady for being the second highest earning NFL player in history.
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. Like you said, his agent, I think his agent is David Mulugeta, but he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Like absolutely,
it's crazy.
Put him in the Hall. Like it is so stupid, dude.
I'm trying.
How does he keep making so much money?
Man, that ain't shit. Damn. Okay, so I'm like, all right, so I'd say 2021 Minnesota's got to be his best year, arguably. 4,200 yards, 33 tuds, 7 picks. That's ridiculous. If he does something like that, they have to option him for a second year.
You'd be stupid not to.
Exactly. Like he's already there.
Like
I know you don't want to
have to take the gamble and just be like, okay, we have to.
Yeah, you have to, and that's like. But then again, maybe that's kind of their game plan because maybe that buys them time down the road. Maybe you don't have to end up paying Mendoza as much money because if he's out there for 3 years or 4 years even, and he performs at a relatively high level, what the fuck a quarterback contracts look like by then? Who knows by then? Jaden Daniels will get $75 million a year, 4 years, like by that time.
If he's still alive.
Yeah, if he doesn't stop smoking crack, like, allegedly.
Or keep just getting cracked.
Or
not that way. Yeah.
You never know.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, it could save him down the road, I guess, because if Kirk or Fernando only plays 2 years, they're like, look, man, it's $50 million or walk. Like, because by, again, 4 years from now, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they can definitely.
$50 million is going to be bottom of the league.
Yeah, they'll probably like, here, $50 million, and then say he does well. They're like, okay, we're going to extend you now.
Yeah.
And you're going to get tons of money.
Yeah, he'll get paid down the road, but then, man, they're kind of set.
I mean, like I said, that was definitely that was like the Brady effect on that one when I saw that. That's absolutely what that was.
Oh, for sure.
Unless they just absolutely stunned the world and they're just like, we're trading the first overall pick. That would be crazy.
I mean, dude, honestly, if
there's Cardinals,
if there's one team,
that'd be stupid for the Cardinals to even trade up. I'm pretty sure
they're at 3, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, I'll tell you one team that could absolutely make that move and would totally. I mean, they need a quarterback. It's the fucking Jets. And they have, like, what, 3, 4 first-round picks or some shit?
Well, they're already the second overall pick.
Oh,
so
they are the
they're
second
fine.
overall. That's true. Yeah, why trade up to 1 for?
We just gave up everything to
but then
move
again,
up one spot.
Yeah, they're gonna take who? Wait, who the fuck do they have? Who's their quarterback right now?
Geno Smith.
Oh yeah,
He's back where it all
that's
started.
Right. That's right.
Aaron
That's
Glenn's
right.
like,
That's
dude,
right.
I think he can take us to the promised land. It's like, what the hell? You're definitely making that up. There's no way you actually said that and actually believe it. I'm sorry, Geno Smith's
that's
cooked.
right. Yeah, there really is nobody that they could like. There's really not any way it could fall.
Yeah.
The only thing that would shock the world is if they just take Ty Simpson.
Which would be crazy.
It would be fucking nuts, and you better believe if they take Ty Simpson, the fucking Jets are picking up Mendoza too.
100%.
1,000. Dude, there's no
dude.
way that doesn't happen.
Absolutely. I was listening to ESPN 1000 today, just like briefly. 'Cause I don't listen to the radio or AM radio at that. But what?
I'm just giving people a little bit
Oh,
of FaceTime.
I was
That's
like,
all.
what was that? I thought there was something over there.
My head's always turned, so I was just trying to.
They were talking about like next year is like Dante Moore,
Yeah, next year's
Caleb
draft class should
Sand.
be pretty freaking decent.
Arch Manning. Who else? Oh, what's his name? Nico
Nico Iamaleava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, next year will be a lot better for QBs. This year obviously sucks, blows butt. I hope to see Arch actually do somewhat better and actually live up to his last name like everyone's expecting him to do, because obviously, crazy Nepo baby. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, I'm getting excited for the draft. The draft's right around the corner.
When is the draft?
I want to say it's in like 2 weeks, dude. I'm pretty sure. Where is it at?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what. I'll stand by this. I'll die on this hill, dude. Liquid Death is the best, one of the most hydrating drinks you could possibly have.
April 23rd.
Feels so good every time I drink one of these. April 23rd?
So yeah, 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks from Thursday. Man, what else has been going on?
Well, you know who might need to be looking for something in the draft? The Rams. Puka Nacua. Boy.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
That whole thing about him biting somebody and shit
So,
kind of turned out to not just be an allegation. He went to rehab right after that.
Yeah, I remember that when we were on the show and you like had the Dov Kleiman post, like, look at this garbage. I'm like, maybe he actually did it. And
yeah.
I completely like stopped thinking about it. Like 2 days later, it's like turns out to be true.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, holy crap.
Yeah,
he's actually like kind of cooking himself, dude. Like he needs to stop.
We've said this. Said this. Like, bro, you are arguably the number one receiver in the league.
Money. You were about to make JSN money, and then you keep hanging out with streamers, you biting people. What's your problem,
Using
dude?
Using anti-Semitic slurs. That's what he did. It said he yelled out an anti-Semitic slur, and then he bit a woman that night. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, it's
like, get your head out of your ass. This is like, it's just so bad, dude. It's so bad.
It's awful. It's honestly crazy. He's gonna end up like blackballing himself out of the league.
Yeah, I can't.
Like, I guess himself. Like he was literally gonna like ruin himself to be out, like put himself out of the league.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think. Like I'm gonna make the prediction right now. The Rams are going to sign a big contract with him.
Yeah, it's gonna end up like he's gonna end up like Josh Gordon. Honestly, it's gonna be like that situation.
Yeah,
where,
except
like,
Josh.
No one really
that was bullshit though. Josh Gordon fucking smoking a little bit of weed. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. That is nothing like what Puka with the shit that he's been involved with. Granted, he's never. It's nothing like crazy bad. It's just the amount of shit. It's like you're so young, and for you to already have like 6 instances of things that are like people can point to and be like, "Remember this? Remember that? Remember when he fucking rubbed his hands together on Aiden Ross's stream?
Yeah.
Remember when he bit that chick and he fucking called someone a Jew or something? And then remember that other time that he fucking what was the other thing he did? Oh, or remember when his brother, like right after the whole Aiden Ross thing, his brother robbed somebody and shit, and with like 2. It's like, man, he's just never out of the news. It's crazy, but I'm calling it now. He's gonna sign a contract with the Rams. He'll perform. He'll perform. He'll play for them for 2 to 3 more years. He'll get traded, go somewhere else for a year, maybe 2 tops. He's gonna turn into like an AJ Brown. It's gonna be like no one's gonna want him.
This is my prediction for Puka Nacua. He is going to sign a big contract. He's gonna end up doing something again, and like he voided his contract.
Yeah, that's a big possibility as well.
I could see that. But on like the path he's on right now, he's cooking himself, dude. I'm just saying.
They better put in his contract this upcoming contract.
No biting people.
Yeah, no biting people.
No streamers.
No streamers, and you have
slurs.
And you have to convert to Judaism.
If you want everything.
If you want everything. Yeah.
Well, our show is never blowing up.
I don't know, dude.
Now they got it out for us.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I swear that we weren't. It was not a mockery. It was just truth. We're promoting it.
Yeah, I was gonna say more of an appreciation, if anything.
Mm-hmm. I have an appreciation of something. Appreciation of the Chicago White Sox.
Oh,
sweeping the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, dude. That's a fucking clown show going on there.
It's crazy.
Those couple of games. Jeez.
Crazy. I don't think anyone expected that.
No,
I surely didn't.
No, the White Sox. I mean, again, they're a scrappy team, and they're moving up in the world.
They're not the worst thing on earth anymore. I mean, we blew a 2-0 lead to the Orioles today. That kind of sucks, but Orioles not the worst team ever either. You know, they're solid.
They're supposed to be solid. They've been kind of buns, honestly.
Well, the thing was, like, the first year they were really legit. People were like, what the hell? This team's not supposed to be good. They're like all 19. And then the next year, obviously played like, at that point, 20-year-olds then. It's like, okay, yeah, they're not that good. But no one really expected them to be that good. And now we got to see what this year holds.
Yeah, that was actually 3 years ago, because that second year they were super fucking good, and then that's when Gunnar Henderson got called up, and it was like, holy shit, dude, like, this team's ridiculous. And they were so damn good, but they just had no pitching at all, and it just absolutely bit them in the ass.
That's still their problem.
I mean, they won like 100 and fucking, what, they won like 103 games, got bounced in the first round of the playoffs by the Rangers. That was the year the Rangers won the World Series, I think. But
sounds right.
Yeah. And speaking of them too, they actually had the very first game ever in MLB history to end on a challenge.
Really?
Yep. Got called the ball, got overturned to a strike, and the game ended. It was the last pitch of the game. Like, all right. Well, that's gonna make for a lot of lackluster endings. I will say, I do think that is gonna. If that, dude. The ABS thing. So there's been a lot. The whole ABS thing, obviously, there's been a lot of firsts going on across the MLB.
Yes.
Because of it. But I was thinking about it after I seen that happen, and I'm like, damn, that is going to be tragic. When eventually, at some point,
it's just like, dude, this is the crunch time. It's just like,
it doesn't even need to be that high level, but yeah, that is on the table where it could be like it'll be Game 6 of the fucking NLDS.
Yeah,
and it's a 3-2 series lead for a team. It's a bottom of the ninth. It's a full count, and it's like tap the helmet. And you go, no, it actually was strike 3. He's out. Series is over. It's like, talk about sucking the air out of a moment, like just sucking the life out of a moment. It's bound to happen. That's just, how it goes. Also, another thing, how it goes, just the way she goes, boys. It's the way of the road. CB Buckner, keep fucking up calls. He paid the price. I don't know if you've seen what happened to him, but there was a foul tip that was barely even tipped. Hit him straight in the face the day after we recorded last. And I was talking all that shit on him, talking about how bad he was and how much he was getting like destroyed by the media and everybody. The next day, he took basically like a fastball to the face and had to leave the game. It's like, well, that's not helping his vision.
I did see that.
Get this fucking guy out of the league, dude.
Unfortunately for Cubs fans, it's bad news already.
Yeah.
It sucks. Wish him a speedy recovery, of course.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Matt Boyd got injured.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm not going to lie, I haven't watched like any baseball. Just with this last week with the party and shit coming up, like I just haven't. I've been like trying to do something every day. Like it's just been shit going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. He only got put on the 15-day IL. Okay, well, they're likely actually to be without him for 6 weeks or more. So that sucks.
No big deal.
But it's all right. I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll be Gucci. That sucks. I mean, we're really not playing that good right now either. It's starting off pretty slow. 4-6. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not
actually kind of insane. The group chat right now is like the most hostile I've ever seen it because, well, there's one guy that's like a known instigator. Joey knows what I'm talking about. Mike Pilney. Joe Bob will know. Drop a comment, Joe Bob.
Fucking Mike, dude. Eat shit, Mike.
He's like he hates everything. He's kind of just like a troll when it comes to sports.
Yeah.
But he was talking about the Cubs like before opening day, like when they signed Nico Horner and all that stuff, and he's like, he's like, honestly, what did he say? He said, "Good job to the Cubs for paying a guy $100 million who hit 7 home runs a year." He's like, they'll say it's his glove, but too much money for an underperforming player. And then he's like, the front office is spending too much. So then one guy in the group chat, Cubs fans, like, started chirping him. Like, as soon as opening day came for the Sox, he's like, "Oh, White Sox lose again. White Sox lose again. White Sox get swept by the Brewers." He's like, "Well, they were the NL, champion, so I would hope the White Sox, like, would lose. But, they put up a fight." And then, I forgot, who did you guys play your opening series?
The Nationals.
Yeah, then he's talking crap about that. He's like, "Oh, Cubs $300 million payroll or whatever it is struggling against the measly Nationals." This guy's getting so mad. It's like every day there's Cubs baseball or Sox baseball on. They're just going back and forth. It's like immediate. And then he said, White Sox sweep the Blue Jays. He's like, best team in the AL, and we swept them. They said, well, therefore, White Sox are better than the Cubs. And he just gets so mad.
This is why baseball shit talking is fun though, because baseball is so like day to day.
Dude, it's like they could like be like what happened with the Cubs last year. Like they could be dog shit for the first half of the season,
or be the best team in all of baseball for the first 3/4 of the season, damn near, and then just collapse.
I'm making a hypothetical right now. Yeah, it's like the White Sox could be like dog shit for the first half. Let's just say, and all of a sudden they just light it up.
Yeah.
So like
best team in baseball, baby. 20-5 in our last 25 games, dude. Like, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's so day to day. Like, that's why it's fun for shit talking.
I need to get out to a ball game though, dude. I'm sitting here. I'm like, I'm getting the itch bad. I need this weather to break and like stay consistently warm, like at least above like 60.
Yeah.
I need to go, dude. I need to go.
Yeah, I'm excited. I kind of want to go back to Wrigley at least one more time, but I want to do it when the ivy's green, actually.
100%.
That's so funny to think about talking shit on Nico Horner, of all people, though. That's a really bad example to do. Because even that, like, just hearing that, it's like, yeah, okay, sure. Back-to-back Gold Glove winner. Guy batted 300 last year, but it's all about home runs, right? That's what baseball's about. It's not about getting on base. It's not about giving your team opportunity. It's about just mashing 40 home runs and batting fucking 210 at the plate, right?
What would you rather see as a spectator?
I'd rather see a guy who gets a hit every time he comes up to bat.
If you're a normie, you don't give a shit actually about the sport of baseball, but if you're watching,
he'd still be excited. And he had how many stolen bases? I mean, the guy gets on base, steals bases. Like he creates other things to happen. Like a guy hits a home run, it's like, all right, cool. One guy hit a home run, then an inning can just end on 3 strikeouts in a row. Like it just doesn't.
Came away with points,
but it's like, damn, dude, it's so funny to like talk shit on that. Where it's like, bro, he is so damn good.
And then he was talking about Alex Bregman. He's like, gave what do you say, old regressing Alex Bregman all that money. I'm like, this is honestly pretty funny.
It's funny because retards like that would say the same thing no matter what. If we didn't sign Bregman, we would have signed Kyle Tucker. But like, yeah, fucking regressing Kyle Tucker. You seen what he did last year after he started off hot, and then what he do the second half on what he did.
It would be the same way. It would be the same thing if the White Sox were to have like the shoes on the other foot. It'd be the same thing. It would just be like,
oh well, no, it is. It's exactly the same
way. You guys
way.
gave all this money. He's like, and then one of his comebacks was like, didn't you guys? Isn't the highest guy on your payroll Andrew Benintendi getting $75 million? It's like,
exactly.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
He's
Andrew
trash.
Benintendi, like, yeah, he's not great, but I mean, he's not the worst.
Your best player turned into a locker room cancer, and they just had to ship him to the Mets and just finally call it quits on him.
Dude, I actually saw a quote.
Pitchers
from Lou Bob.
fucking spit and dip on babies, and
Mike Clevenger was based. So I actually saw a quote from Lou Bob. I don't know if it was real or not. Could have been like one of those fake like troll posts. But he was saying, he's like, dude, I actually just needed to get out of there. Like it was so depressing. Like fans weren't showing up. Like there was like no one that we were like putting on for. He's like, it's actually the worst thing ever. He's like, I needed to go.
I believe it.
And I'm like, honestly, from a player standpoint, hell yeah, like that's good for him because I'm sure it's like probably so demoralizing just showing up It's like play. It's like, man, I do it for the fans. I do it for the fans. It's just like
8,000 people there.
Yeah, just like no one there. It's
People
like,
booing.
Yeah.
Your team's losing 9-3 in the 4th inning. Again, you watch like 4 errors happen. You're the only only one who can hit the ball on the team. It's like,
now
all right, eventually, like
we got Colson Montgomery, we got Chase Meadroth, we got Miguel Vargas.
Yeah, now
we got Murakami, he's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that team's again. They're looking up, dude. They're scrappy.
Our pitching is still kind of butt. Bullpen's really shit. I hate our bullpen, but it's all right. We're getting there.
Yeah, it'll take time. I mean, it can't get much worse than the Astros pitching. They managed to walk a guy on 3 balls and not get him called out on 3 strikes. I don't know if you've seen that last week.
Yeah, I did see that.
I forget who was at the plate. I think it was Cam Smith, actually. It was Cam Smith. And he swung and missed horribly at the first 2 pitches, and on the second swing and miss, it was a pitch out down to second. Ball got into the outfield. That runner went to third. The runner from third scored. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary, though, for a baseball game, for like where everybody would lose track of the count. And then all of a sudden, the umpire just forgot to count. Put it up wrong, so they changed the scoreboard. They changed everything, and then Cam Smith swung and missed at the next pitch, which was a strike 3. Nothing happened. They just counted it as strike 2, and then he fouled off a couple, blah, blah, blah. And then he got walked on 3 balls. It's like, how did neither... I understand. Like, you could... I think watching it, he knows. Like, he swung and missed at 2 balls. He knows that third one was a strike.
Just like, what the hell
and he's
is
like,
going on?
Well... just gonna keep going until someone tells me not to. Like, yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Same for the Astros manager. Like, I get why you wouldn't say anything, but also, like, that's on how the fuck does nobody on the Red Sox, the first base coach,
how is someone not making a call down either? Just be like, yo, dude, what are you doing?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, how is there no one on the other half? There's probably a minimum you could name 15 to 20 people
or someone on the
who should have just
a player to be like, bro, what
that's
are
what
we
I'm
doing?
saying. That's what I'm saying. You could name 15 to 20 guys. The second baseman could have been like, hey, that was strike 3. Watch it back. And they would have been like, wait a second, what? And then they would have stopped something in order to check that and been like, yeah, that was right. Like, but no, nobody said shit, and it just went on, and it's just hilarious that happened. I mean, it's
so awesome. Dude.
It's very funny. It's also funny that happened in the same time of like ABS. Like, here we are talking about, like, robot umps and robot this and, like, all the games getting so much better. Where the hell were they then? Yeah, where it's like, fucking, but we don't have the technology to go back 5 seconds and see that was strike 3.
So I accidentally deleted that part. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, whoops, yeah, cannot compute. All of a sudden, this thing can't figure it out, but, whatever.
That's awesome, man. I love that. That's so good for the sport.
Yeah, and even the announcers, nobody, not even in the booth. And speaking of people in the booth, the fucking Diamondbacks, man, they got blown out by the Braves last week. Absolutely. They were down by 16 runs in the 9th inning, and they had a position player on the mound, obviously, and the Braves just kept tattooing the fucking ball off of them. Like, now that gets frowned upon by some people.
It's an unspoken, unwritten rule.
Yeah, it is.
That's the lamest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I agree.
Hate when people say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's an unwritten rule. It's Bush League.
Unwritten rules make sense. I do agree with some of them. But like that one, it's like, then why not make a slaughter rule?
I could probably count on like 2 fingers the amount of unwritten rules sports-wide that I actually agree with. When it comes to that, it's like, dude, maybe if you just didn't blow ass, this wouldn't happen. So that's on you. Be better.
Well, exactly, and that's it. And it's like, that's the argument. And it's like, so if that's the case, then why wouldn't there be a fucking slaughter rule? If you're up by 20 runs in the 5th inning, should they just call the game?
Yes.
Or should the other team have to keep putting pitchers out and you get to just have to try to get them out? Like, no, that's how you do it. That's just the game of fucking baseball, dude.
That was like you remember Mercedes? Remember him when he was a phenom?
Oh, I know. And
2 months.
He cranked that ball a couple years ago, and people dogged on him for smashing a home run.
He was like up here.
Yeah.
With like fans, like league wide.
And that
everyone's like, dude, this guy came out of nowhere. He's like old and he came up, he's just mashing, he's legit. And then that happened. It was like a 3-1 count too.
Yeah, it was a 3-1. It was a fucking hitter's count. He just absolutely nuked one.
Yeah, center field.
Off a position player.
Yeah, and everyone's like, that guy's a piece of shit. That guy sucks. He's the worst person ever. I wish him nothing but the worst in life. It's like
pretty much.
Okay, let's look at it this way. This guy's trying to get his numbers up because he is trying to play for a contract. He's trying to do something, make some money. So what's going to look better, a walk or a home run on the stat sheet?
Also, what's more fun? Why is it because you're not having fun because you're losing? I have to stop trying now to be like, oh, I'm not going to try and be so good. Like, fuck off. I'm going to hit the ball. What are you talking about? I don't get paid to just walk up here and stand here like a dickhead. I'm getting paid to do something I love. Like, that's,
I agree, dude. I'm with you on that. So I'm like, that's the lamest, softest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I agree. It's soft as baby shit. That take is soft as baby shit. It's like, dude, if it's,
Just
I don't
be
care.
better.
If it's 35 to fucking 5, I don't care. I just
How's
get
Paul
up there and
Skeens
hit.
been ever since opening day? I want to look that up.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm looking
He's
this
probably
up.
only had one other star, maybe.
Probably.
Actually, I'm curious. Why would this not show me who's pitching right now? Just because? He's pitching right now. He's got 1 inning pitched, 2 strikeouts. Yes, sir. Let's see.
Actually, he's 1-1 already with the 9.53 ERA.
Yeah, that ERA is going to take a while to come down. This is
6
only
strikeouts and a 1.94 WHIP.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously because of
O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz. Yes.
Yeah, legitimately.
Yep. O'Neal Cruz. Fuck. Yeah, I would have honestly probably just went to the locker room and started beating his ass.
Hilariously enough, after we talked all that shit on him, the very next day, the Pirates game, O'Neal Cruz hit 2 home runs.
Yeah, well,
he's got a great bat, but I mean, other than that, he's a liability. He's not worth it in the field. You know who is worth it in the field, though?
Who?
You know who did something that's absolutely astronomically impossible to do and probably will never happen again, more than likely, maybe fucking 100 years from now? Joe Adele.
Dude.
Joe Adele robbed 3 home runs in right field in the Angels
He's
and
the
Mariners
reason why
game.
the Angels won. It was 1-0.
It was 1-0. He robbed Cal Raleigh, I think, twice. And then, I forget who the other one was. But, I mean, absolutely
Insane.
They did, like, the odds on it. I think they were talking about it on, like, Pat McAfee's show last week, like, right after it happened or something. The odds on it of robbing 3 home runs in a game, the odds were, like, 1 in fucking 19 million or something, or 1 in 100 million. It was, like, a crazy number. And there's only been, like, I think 5 guys in MLB history to hit, like, 4 home runs in a game. The odds of hitting 4 home runs in a game by one player are, like, 1 in 1.5 million. You have better odds to hit 4 home runs when you only, like, more than likely won't even get 4 at bats in a game. It's just crazy to comparison. Yeah. Like, robbing 3 home runs is absurd. It was the coolest fucking thing. Like, it was just so cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Did you see the still shot from him, like, in outfield?
Yeah.
That was like, fire. That would be like the background on my phone forever.
Yeah, if you're,
I don't care, self-centered or not. I'm like, that's fucking fire.
Yeah,
put it somewhere. Put it in the Louvre. I don't know.
Legitimately, like no one will ever do it. It's the most rare thing that's ever happened in baseball history.
I bet you my luck nut it happens again this year.
How fucking wild would that
We've
be?
seen
right?
That
like that's how it goes, right?
Like we saw that last year was like,
two 4 home run games.
Yeah, 2
I think.
4 home run games. That's what
Nick
it was.
Kurtz and who the fuck was the other one? Fuck.
I don't remember. I remember we talked about that though last year, and I'm like, that's just how it goes.
And they were close. Like it was like a couple weeks apart or something.
Dude, I guarantee someone's gonna do it again this year. I told you.
Right? It's been like 70. I think that the MLB put out a thing where it's been like 70,000 something games since like someone has robbed 2 home runs in a game.
Crazy, dude. That's awesome, man. Dude.
Shit like that is so cool.
How could you not be romantic about the sport?
That exactly. That's a cool shit. Now, something not to be romantic about, something to go back on, talking about like unwritten rules, and this is not an unwritten rule, but just goes hand in hand with the same like dipshit takes. I seen some buffoon try and argue, he's like, I'll die on this hill, but if a player catches a ball and his whole body falls in the stands, it should still be a home run. I'm like, that's the fucking dumbest shit ever. There's no argument for that.
That has to be rage bait.
No, there's people who actually think that. That's been an argument for a long time with some people, that if a guy's body goes over the wall, the ball should still count as a home run, which I'm like... Yeah. It's like, no, that's not it. To me, first thing I think is like, all right, well then every fucking foul ball that's ever been caught in foul territory, not even in the stands, not like Anthony Rizzo on the tarp, like a ball past the foul line, it should just be considered a foul ball then because that's where it was going to land.
Yeah.
Like, shut up, dickface. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know shit. You didn't get past the 6th grade. Your mom doesn't love you, all right?
Tell him, dude.
God.
Get into him.
Jeez Louise. It just, it's like crazy to even try to argue that. Like,
people
fuck
just
out
start
of here.
saying anything to fucking just get some attention.
Oh, it should be a home. You should have fucking hit it farther. Hit it 5 feet farther, the guy wouldn't have got it. Like, shut up. That's such a dumb take. It is. This guy, I'll die on this hill. I'm like, then you're going to die. Then you're going to die. Your body's going to be rolled down the hill, and the people with the good ideas are going to be standing at the top going, like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
That's what happens to you. Serves you right.
So you're a moron and have L takes.
Yeah, and that was the take was on the Joe Adele because the 3rd home run he robbed was him diving into the stands there right around the right field pole. And he's like, this shouldn't have counted. I'm like, fuck off. Shut up. Just shut up.
Garbage. I hate that shit, man.
Yeah, me too.
Absolute worst.
Yeah, me too. Fucking, I mean, we might as well just touch on this quick. I wanted to watch it. Didn't watch it. Michigan. March
Michigan
Madness, dude.
won the
Finishes
Natty.
it off. Yep.
Yeah, they won March Madness. Dang it, I was going to say something else that I just thought of before that, too, and I forgot. It was sports related.
I still had a couple things on the NFL.
Oh, go for it.
Did you see the shit? I was going to bring it up when I talked about A.J. Brown. Did you see the shit with Jalen Hurts coming out again?
Nope.
Dude, I think it was Tom Pelissero tweeted it out, it was Jeremy Fowler. Jalen Hurts was the person who called the 4 verticals on the Eagles' last play of the 2026 NFL playoffs, not Kevin Patullo, who people love to hate on, me included. He wanted to avoid playing under center. People in the locker room are saying he was reluctant to let it rip at times, particularly against zone coverage, pushed back on changes that would diversify the scheme. He has poor body language. He's not always bought in. He diverts from the game plan and changes play calls to an excessive degree, and he's not the most coachable, and his teammates notice.
I feel like everyone noticed. I mean, just look at him. Like, you could just tell sometimes. He just looks like he's just...
I agree.
Doesn't give a shit.
I think this is like...
Something about Philly. It's like you get to Philly. Yeah. I mean, he's probably the same way in Bama, but I'm just shitting on Philly just because I know you hate Philly. And A.J. Brown is also there not helping their case. It's just like you get there, and it's just like... You just get like this pretentious attitude about you.
I mean, they've had a lot of success, and it feels rightfully so. I mean, the guy's a Super Bowl champion, and he played great in the Super Bowl, and he's had some solid years. Nothing that's like mind-blowing statistically looking at it, but he is, like, I seen an argument. I'm trying to remember word for word what this guy said, and I can't remember. But it's like Jalen Hurts is not the kind of guy that's going to change it. Like, he's not the type, he's not a game-changing quarterback.
Like what I was saying about Kirk and like Mendoza, like they're not going to make people around them better.
Yeah, like Jalen Hurts is not going. Yeah,
he's not going to like elevate the people around.
That's
him.
what that was actually the exact. Thank you. That was like the word. I was like trying to.
But he's
dig deep for that.
One
but yeah,
hell of a supporting cast.
Yeah, like Jalen Hurts is not the type of quarterback to elevate a team around him.
Yeah.
But if you build the right team around him, he can definitely perform, play under pressure, and get the job done. And that's fair and fine. But
we've seen that work multiple times.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But it is kind of crazy, like with how good Philly's been and how much success they've had winning games. I think
their front office is just like elite, dude.
Legitimately.
Like seriously.
Legitimately. They know how to put a team together. That's 100%. What it really comes down to. 100%. Like actually. Damn, I gotta piss again. I'll let you go on this because I know you love talking about this. But the NFL concluded Rashee Rice has not engaged in conduct that violates the personal conduct policy. The investigation into accusations from his former girlfriend is now closed. There will be no discipline at this time. Statement from his attorney, Sean Lindsay. Mr. Rice wants to thank the NFL for their thorough investigation and looks forward to the start of the 2026-27 NFL season.
I'm sure he does. I saw a post. Someone was like, oh, that Taylor Swift money hit. They said, this is what... No, for real. It was like crazy, dude. Everyone's just like, this is the Chiefs effect. Like, this is what happens when you play for the Chiefs. And I'm like, I don't know about all that. But
yeah, I don't know about all that either, yeah.
But it truly might be. I don't know. Because I don't know. There's some serious allegations, dude. I'm just saying.
I can just hate on Rashee Rice for a minute while I pee.
That's fine. I mean, Rashee Rice, he's not even going to get away with he's still not off yet with the stuff that happened in Dallas, the car accident and firearms and drugs and the crime scene that he left. But whatever, man. I mean, it is what it is at this point. If something happens, then awesome. If nothing happens, then I kind of expected it, to be totally honest. Going back to baseball, though, real quick, I was having this idea, and I was going to bring it up to Kyle, but I'll bring it to you guys first, to anyone who actually listens and pays attention to this show, mostly just like a handful of people. We should get like an entire group of people just repping our merch to go to a Sox game. We'll hang out. We'll sit in like the same section, probably just like left field by the foul pole, like not in the bleachers, but next to the bleachers. If you've gone to a game with me, it's where I sit every single time. I don't sit in the bleachers; I sit next to the bleachers, right along the foul pole, right behind the home bullpen. I think that'd be awesome. Obviously, games are relatively affordable for Sox games, and we should try to pick a day. Drop a comment if you're interested. Drop a comment on like if you would be down, so then I could try to figure out everything for everyone. Try to figure out a date that'll work. We go get some campfire milkshakes, get some hot honey chicken fries, and get some Diet Millers, and it's going to be a great time. But now that Kyle's back to the regularly scheduled program. Now that Kyle seems to have gotten injured while making piss.
Yep. Yeah, I just went to the doctor last week, too. He told me not to lift heavy objects. Classic.
That is pretty good. That's like an unk line.
Yeah, straight up.
That's what some unks would say. That's fire.
Hey, did you see fucking damn? Kind of puts a damper on my prediction. I don't think I'm going to change my mind on it. But you see Dexter Lawrence just requested a trade from the Giants?
Oh, I did see that, actually. Yeah, he's like, I'm out of here, dude.
Yeah, he's like, things just aren't working out here. I haven't performed up to the level that I expected.
Does Sexy Dexy know something we don't?
I don't know,
is he suspicious of things that might be brewing in New York? They're like, you know what? These people aren't mending well.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Chicago, what do you say? Sign him, dude.
For real.
Sign him. What the fuck are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? What are you waiting for? Remember that in Scary Movie?
Yeah.
She's like, what are you waiting for? What am I waiting for? Fuck you! He jumps off the roof.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's me, and every single time something like this happens, and I'm like waiting for the fucking Bears to make a move.
Well, the only problem is money. We have none, so we can't.
The Saints have been like negative $80 million in salary cap for like 6 straight years. If they can figure it out, we can move some shit around. And they suck. Yeah. We can figure it out, dude.
Something. We got to figure out something.
We absolutely do.
That would be huge. That would be awesome. That would like solve a massive problem for us. A gaping hole.
And he's young.
Yeah.
It's not like okay, well, we're gonna get like 1-2 years out of him, maybe one good year. Like, no, this has potential to be like, oh shit, like he could turn into one of the best guys in the league, and we could keep him for 5-6 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome, but I don't see it happening just because of the fact that this team likes to make a lot of boneheaded decisions, and they're not really aggressive when it comes to stuff like that.
No.
Which is unfortunate.
I'd be curious where he ends up, though. Like, traded? What do you trade for Dexter Lawrence right now?
A lot.
I don't know about
a lot. Dude, really first, dude, 100%. Dexter Lawrence is legit, bro.
All right, I'm going to pull his
stats. It's going to be a first or it's going to be a high second.
I think a high second to me in my, like, based off.
I guess maybe a first is a little crazy. Okay, I'll say high second. That's what I'm sticking with. Final answer.
I'm going to pull up his stats here.
I feel like he's been in the league for a minute.
How come, you know that one? Oh, there we go. Jeez.
That's Grok.
He's got 109 games in his career. Damn, okay. He's not as young as I thought.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he's been in the league for a while.
Yeah, it's 2019.
Yeah.
All right, so 2019 to 2025. He's only had one season. Damn, he's played every. Okay, game started a little bit, but he's played damn near a full season every single year. He's got one pick. There we go. 30.5 sacks in 7 years. Fucking Myles Garrett just had 23-1. That stat'll never not get compared to anything.
No, for real, that guy's fucking insane.
23-1 season. Dexter Lawrence has been playing for 7 years and has 30 and a
I'm pretty
half.
sure Myles Garrett's been playing for this same amount of time. Because, yeah, he was drafted.
2019. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, he was drafted the year after Baker.
Yeah. 30.5 sacks.
It's fucking crazy to think that Myles Garrett's been in the league for 7 years.
Let's just compare that, actually. I want to, so remember that 30.5 career sacks. Let's go with solo tackles, 185.
We had this discussion, though. D-ends, it's different, you know?
QB hits, 103. Yeah, I'm just I'm just curious, like, the difference between a Myles Garrett and
a defensive tackle. A pretty, like, upper echelon of defensive tackles. Let's say.
Pretty much.
At that. He is very good.
Oh, never mind. Well, we were wrong. It was the year before Baker, 2017.
Okay. See, I thought it was either before or after. I knew it was about the same time. It's probably ridiculous. Probably like 130 sacks already, dude.
125.5.
I knew it, dude. I'm saying these guys are probably nuts, bro.
I mean, like you said, it's a different position, but it's still like, damn. You know, like, damn. That's crazy, though. I'm all for it, though. Like I said, bring him to Chicago, dude. I'm not opposed to it. We got to do whatever we got to do to move some money around. We got to
win, and we got to win now. I mean, like, let's go.
It has to be yesterday.
Get rid of Roma Odunze, because that guy blows butt.
I don't know about all that.
We'll keep Jade Walker.
Dexter Lawrence has the same fucking birthday as me. It's November 12th, 1997.
That's crazy.
Not the same year, obviously, but that is crazy.
That's crazy.
Me and Sexy Dexy, dude. No way.
We got to figure something out, man. The Bears got to win. Caleb Williams is getting involved with fans in a good way. Like, you know, they're sitting here, they're tweeting out stuff, just like some Bears page on Twitter was like, I was going through my bookmarks and I just found this. It was Colin Coward or someone like talking shit about Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams is like, yeah, I got the same video saved. You're just like me for real. Then the guy like went like super weird fangirl. He was like, oh my God, I'm literally shaking right now. I can't believe it. He just responded to me. I'm like, okay, get a job. Touch a boob or something, you weirdo.
I mean, let's be honest. If Caleb Williams responded to one of our tweets about the fucking Bears from...
I wouldn't go out and tweet.
Our entire podcast would be one episode about talking about that.
100%. But I also wouldn't be on Twitter just being like, this guy, oh my God, I'm shaking. He responded to me. It's like, oh my God, he noticed me. He knows I exist. He actually acknowledged me. It's like, bro, chill. Chill. It's weird.
Not the right color. My color was green. Oh, no, I'm on the changing colors now. Getting fancy on you guys. Where's the Cubby blue?
Whoa.
Was it that one?
That's got like sequence. Did you see that?
Yeah, so does yours.
No, but that was like a fast
sequence or like
it was like fast
sequential. Like
no,
changing.
It was not sequential because sequential is like 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2
That's
3.
true. Yeah, yeah, that's I guess
that was like
that was a.
It was just like, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, you didn't notice that?
No.
Do it again.
Oh wait, like yours?
Yeah, but like much faster. But it was the same color.
Really?
I think it was like one solid color.
I'm gonna try and go back on that. What color was it?
It was
after?
blue. So I think it might be the next one. It might be the next one.
No, I started on that one. I turned it. That's
that one right there. No, you just skipped it. God, no way. It. Yes, I'll tell you when.
Yeah, we're gonna do this again. We'll play this game again. Wait, no, because I was on. First off, I was on green, so it's definitely one coming after this that does it again. So I went there.
No, dude, just keep going. I'll tell you when. All right, now go slow from now on.
Should be this one. It should be this one or the next one, yeah.
Go one more. Nope, one more. Right there, stop.
What?
Yeah. See, look, now then every time it rotates, it goes to the next color. It's kind of fire.
I've been sleeping my entire life. I'm finally woke. What the?
It's actually sweet, dude.
Yeah, what the hell? I would have been rocking that the whole time, even though our fucking, 480p camera can't really pick that up.
I think the potato. We got to get a better one eventually. Buy some merch, guys. Do something.
Or, fucking somebody feel like donating a camera.
That'd be fire.
Like a Phantom camera, maybe.
That would be insane.
$8,000 Phantom cam.
I will take anything at this point, guys.
We should get like a new camera or something soon. I guess that's coming with like the new setup whenever that happens at some point.
Eventually. Something that'll actually pick up the colors in our mics.
Yeah. And like our whole faces, actually.
Bro, I don't think mine has that. Mine doesn't have that one.
What?
Yeah. Lame. Whatever, I'll just keep it the rainbow with the pink mic.
You would keep it the rainbow, dude.
That's what I do.
It's June year round for this guy.
For real, it's always June in this household. But yeah, I got nothing else.
I had other shit that I wanted to bring up, but I feel like we could make a whole episode about it. But it's maybe we could. Maybe we'll wait.
All right.
Fuck it.
All I got on my mind right now is some chicken nuggets. So that's what's for dinner again today, chicken nuggets.
You know what? I'm not even I'm hungry. My stomach's rumbling, but I'm not thinking about anything. But like other than the fact that I'm like just been catching a pure vibe for the last like 4 hours. I was like rushing. Today was like a very, excuse me, hectic day.
Yeah.
There was just like a lot of shit going on, and then I was like tweaking about I had to bring the chairs back to where I borrowed them from, which is all the way out in Hebron. So I'm like, how the hell? I'm like, damn, I gotta come home, shower, load the chairs up, drive to Hebron, and then come here, try and do the podcast, and like just
that's brutal.
Yeah, but then I start, dude, and then I just fucking it's really nice out. I just feel like so clean and fresh, so clean. After a shower, wearing a hoodie, cooling off with the windows cracked,
catching a vibe,
heated seat on, listening to fucking Michael Jackson, dude, Off the Wall, 1979 album. If anybody needs a suggestion, I'm telling you, go listen to that album now because it's a fucking banger.
That's crazy.
And I just on repeat.
I think they call that flow state.
Legit, no, that's exactly that's a good word for it. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I'm not even kidding. I was just flow state the whole fucking way there, and I'm like, you know what? What am I worried about?
That's like one of the best feelings ever when you hit that.
It is. Sky's fucking blue, sun's bright, there's water everywhere.
Vibes are high.
Especially like driving that way. You're like once you get towards like Winfield and shit, you know, you're on like little country roads basically, it feels like, and it was just nice. I'm like, you know what? What's the point of rushing, dude? I'm like, get there in time. Plus, I made it there, and damn, I made it there in 30 minutes on the dot, and I made it here in 30 minutes on the dot.
It's awesome, man.
Like, I was catching fairly most of the green lights and just cruising, just blasting Michael Jackson.
That's
and
awesome.
Just fucking vibing. Dude, I was telling your sister this the night of her party when we were having a bonfire. I'm like, I put on Michael Jackson, and she's always said, like, every time I've put any MJ on, she's like, I just couldn't ever, like, I never got in him. I don't know. It always just because he was, like, such a creep. Like, he was always, like, creep me out, so I never listened to him, really. I'm like, bro, Michael Jackson is the greatest artist of all time. And there's not even an argument. He is was more famous than anybody is today, or maybe ever will be, all before cell phones, the internet, CDs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Before anything, he was the most famous artist in the world because he was so talented. People thought he did nasty things to certain people.
Yeah.
And they're still like, but his music, though.
It's kind of like Kanye. It was like...
Bro, that's what brought it up. I'm not even kidding. That's what I went on a fucking 40-minute Kanye rant. I'm not kidding. I swear to God, it's so fun. I'm not trying to like cut you off like that. Literally after playing Michael Jackson that night, I started playing Kanye, and I was just going on like literally 40 fucking minutes straight of just blasting Kanye at like 4 a.m. and talking about how he actually, I think to me, I'm like fully like stepped into this position now. I've always liked him a lot. Not so much his newer shit, but I'm just like, dude, honestly, I think he's probably like, for me, I would say he's top 3 of all time.
Well, it was like one of my friends one time, we were talking about something. I forgot what we were talking about. But Kanye got brought up, and I was like, it was like right at the peak of like when he was like being like a nut, like saying crazy shit, doing crazy shit. I'm like, I don't know, man. Kanye's kind of like a yikes now. He's like, he's kind of a nut now. Like does crazy stuff, and it's kind of like, you know, taboo. But he made Graduation. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, honestly, dude, Graduation has like no skips. I'm like,
Graduation, right. Fucking Family Business. I mean,
808s and Heartbreak.
Dude, everything that he did in his early career is just unbelievably phenomenal.
It was
and
peak. For that time, it was peak.
Lyrically, he is just as genius as anything Tupac ever did. Like, Tupac is...
I am actually, like, in, like, the small category of...
Not big on Tupac?
Don't
Not
like
big
Tupac.
on Pac?
No.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, every time someone puts him on, I'm just like, yeah.
Really?
I will never go on my way to listen to Tupac. Never.
Really?
Yep. But, like, if someone puts it on, it's like...
I
okay.
feel like there's just, you haven't heard the right shit.
Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like you have. I feel like you probably, like, you've heard, like, the fucking, like, Hit 'Em Up, which is a good song if you, like, know all the shit about it, why it was written and everything, and then, like, California Love and this and that. But
I can't stand that song, actually.
I know. I think it's very
hate
overplayed.
That song. That song sucks.
I think it's very overplayed, but it's actually, like, the number one. I think it was, like, the number one hit in, like, 95 or something when it was written, or 94, whatever year that was. But it was, like, the top 5 charted song, number 1, I think. But yeah, I think Kanye West is up there with Tupac, greatest of all time when it comes to being a lyricist. It's like, he is a mad genius with words. It's crazy when you listen to the shit Kanye says. When you actually, like, listen to it, you're like, oh. Like, dude, it just cooks your brain thinking, like, how good it is. I fucking love Kanye. And the shit that he does, it's like, the way I put it to Nose It, so I even played it because he hadn't heard it yet. I played his one of his newer songs, not off his most recent album, actually, but something he got popular in the news for within the last 6-8 months, that HH song.
Sure, yeah.
No Such hadn't heard it yet. I'm like, you need to watch this, though. I'm like, because there's only one guy on the planet that can do this. There's only one guy. He got 100 black people in a room to yell that for a music video like 100 times. And the only person he's the only guy who could do that. Because he's so fucking, like, he's just ridiculously creative, and it's hilarious and awesome. And also, too, the reason it all got brought up, because I started playing him, and I had just seen a tweet that he had sold out, I think, where the fuck was it? Was it in Vegas? Was it SoFi? He sold out like 3 straight nights of SoFi, 80,000 tickets, and I'm like, this motherfucker doesn't even have social media. He's not allowed to be on social media. He's not allowed to be anywhere. Half of his music's not on shit. Like, and he's still selling it. Like, that tells you how special an artist really is.
Yeah, people love Kanye.
That's what I'm kind of, it's like, that's where, like, that and the Michael Jackson crossed over. I'm like, same shit. People thought he was doing certain stuff with Neverland and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, but his music, though. It's like, yeah, dude, his music's ridiculously amazing.
Yeah, it was like the definition of, like, yeah, I'm just going to separate the art from the artist.
1,000%. That's exactly what it was. And it's like, yeah, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. I think more people need to do that. I think more people need to separate the art from the artist, the person from the
honestly,
athlete. You know?
Like, I'll finish it off on this because my stomach's starting to grumble. One of my friends was like a huge Tyler Childers fan. Huge Childers fan. Then eventually he's like, dude, I can't listen to Childers no more. He's like, you know, after like the whole coal miner song and everything. And I'm like, well, one of his songs, like his music video, is like 2 coal miners that were in love and all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, okay.
A man and a woman coal miner?
2 dudes. I'm like, dude, I'm like, relax, dude. I'm like, stop. I'm like, okay, you don't agree with how Tyler Childers his views, but who gives a shit? I'm like, just listen. I'm like, these are jammers, dude. These are banger after banger. I'm like, who cares? I'm like, you're never going to meet this guy. You're never going to hang out with him. He doesn't know you exist. So what does it matter?
Pretty much. Is the song enjoyable? Then, you know.
I'm like, dude, think about that. But then I also went on, actually, I'll finish on this. I went on a rant today. We were talking about someone who put out a song, and he hasn't put out music like this in a while because, you know, he was like, basically what I said, I'm like, dude, this sounds awful to say, but we need to start making musicians addicts again, because that was another problem. A lot of them fall off because they don't use their vices anymore. You know, they start going to church, they get families, and it's just like, God, it's like, you know, it doesn't hit the same like when they're really using. It was obviously a joke. I do not promote addiction, but I'm like, it was awesome, dude. I mean, it's like, this is great. It's peak for these guys.
Yeah, I would definitely think there's some truth to that.
Yeah,
because, you know,
it just sounds awful to say out loud, to be like, dude, I need this guy to start doing drugs again. I'm like,
it does. It does sound awful to say out loud, but also that's like real, like, actual felt pain produces great things.
Yeah, 100%.
Produces great people.
Yeah. 100%.
If you can come out on the the bright side of it.
Yes, that's absolutely.
But then your music starts suffering.
Yeah.
So start doing drugs again.
Crazy. But I'm gonna make some chicken nuggets for the
I'm gonna go listen to some more Michael Jackson.
second time this week. Made chicken nuggets. Listen to Michael Jackson.
I'm telling you, the album's so fucking good. It's unbelievable. It's crazy, dude. It's so crazy how good this album is. I'm like, because there's only a select few I will go and buy on vinyl. Like, I have like a shitload of vinyls, but it's like the ones that I really like. I'm like, all right, I need the whole album where like I know I'm not skipping songs on it, so I can just play it.
Yeah.
And I drive and I'm like, I need to find this on vinyl. This is an album I need on vinyl.
All right, guys. Appreciate you guys listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, rate, and review wherever possible. Drop a comment.
Share.
Yep. Share. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thanks.